tradition is by and large as full and faithful and commonsensical as Christianity and Judaism. And so there's no place for racial profiling and religious profiling in our society today.
Do you split into how much hate can you feel?
That we don't all believe the same thing. We live in a very pluralistic society, and there are many faiths and beliefs out there. Each and every one is valid as far as the individuals go, and everybody has a right to a belief system and traditions, and we need to respect all traditions. That doesn't mean that we all adhere to the same traditions, but we have to respect each other's traditions. But I would say at the source of each and every one is the belief in a supreme being, a creative power, a redeeming factor, a loving, forgiving God who wants everybody to love one another.
How do you, the only Jewish guy, rabbi, work along with all those other Christian denominations? Is that kind of weird, or how does that work?
I mean, I think it, first of all, reflects America more broadly. I mean, it is largely Christian, and Jews are a very small minority within America. So it's almost like a microcosm of sense, in a sense. And also, the atmosphere in there is collegiality and being available for the students and trying to serve them. So we all work together. I mean, the best I can say is here it seems a lot more of a free-for-all than it was in Ohio. And it feels like out here in Southern California, almost everybody, in all realms, not just religiously, but in all aspects of life, that people largely choose for themselves how they like to go, more so than in Ohio.
I've been killed many times, but never destroyed.
I don't really know what to do. I mean, maybe for me, I would speak to her parents and try to deal with that. I don't know. For a whole month's worth of classes, I don't know. It's not an easy situation. I think that's a negotiation. I think it's a conversation that needs to be had. But I don't think there's one clear, straight answer. Well, I would first say if it's not already an issue, then I wouldn't make it an issue. I wouldn't have a discussion about it. But if it's starting to become an issue, as far as first as a teacher, I would speak to the students individually, and especially the ones that are on either side, on whichever side, that are more vocal or potentially problematic. I would try to talk to them first, and if that's still not solving things, maybe small group discussions. But if it's really something that's affecting the whole class in a very significant and impactful way, then it might be worth having a discussion concerning that and how everybody's involved. Perhaps even bringing an outside mediator to also deal with that if that's really significant of an issue. I imagine that the goal of a classroom is really to enable the learning process and to not threaten students. And I think that whichever way it needs to be dealt with, the bullying needs to be clamped down upon, and